everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create two different looks using the Makeup Revolution Friends Chandler Palette. So here are all of the gorgeous shades in this palette, and to start off with I'm going to be showing you how to create this really pretty spring-like pink look before moving on to a second look later in the video. So without further ado, I'll show you how to create this look. For this first look, I'm going to be focusing on these three pinky shades here. I'm assuming they're all going to complement each other really nicely. But to start with, I'm going to be going in with shade Erica, and that's going to form the base of this pink look. So as you can tell, I've already gone ahead and got the rest of my makeup done apart from my eyes and my lips. I thought I'd do my lipstick at the end, but just laying down shade Erica. It's a really nice light base. I have opted again for a white eye base just because I didn't know how bright or pigmented this shade was going to be, but it's going on really nicely. So just going to get that all over. So just a nice little hint of pink, and I'll just get my other eye done as well. And there is shade Erica down on both eyes. So just a nice light pink base. So far, really enjoying this palette. I picked up the Chandler palette, which is this one, and also the Joey palette. Didn't really fancy the Ross one. The colours were a bit neutral for my liking, but anyway, on with this pink look. I'm going to be going in with shade Eddie next, and that's going to be going on the outer part of my eye. So this is a much brighter pink matte shade. It's definitely going to be quite a soft look. It's not going to be too over dramatic. Probably quite a nice little spring look, to be honest. Nice and pink. I just get that blend all the way out. And I don't want to completely lose shade Erica, so really just wanting to focus getting the darker part of this look right on the outer eye, and then just blending it out to be a bit softer towards the centre of my eye. I'm just going to go ahead now and just get my other eye done. Now that I've got Erica and Eddie down on both eyes and just nicely blended out, I'm going to be going in with the shimmer, which is shade Jack. So this looks like a really beautiful pink shimmer. And for that, I'm just going to be using this flat brush to start off with. I'll see how it applies. I may need to just go in and just pat some on with my finger, but we'll see. I just want to get shade Jack just right on the inner corner. It is quite hard to get on the brush, so I'm going to go in with my finger. That's given me a little bit more payoff. Once this shade is down, it is a really lovely shimmer, and I think I'm happy with that now, so I'm just going to go ahead and get my other eye done. And there we have shade Jack down on both eyes. So definitely coming together, this look, and I'm really loving it so far. I'm just going to be moving on to the under part of my eye now, and first of all I'm going to be going in with Eddie just on the outer part of my eye and just blending that into Erica on the inner part of my eye. So I still just wanted to keep the inner part of the eye looking just a little bit lighter than the outer part. I've just opted for this smaller brush this time just to get a bit more precision. So just bringing that all the way up and out, just to create that seamless effect, and then just bringing that in about halfway under the eye, and then just the same on this eye, and then back in just with the same brush, just with shade Erica on the inner part. You just want to start right in the corner and then work your way into shade Eddie, just kind of blending as you go. And I'll just do the same now on my other eye. I think that's looking nice and even now, just nice and soft in the corner and just a bit darker on the outer part. Just need to do my eyeliner and my mascara now. Because I wanted this look to stay quite soft and nice, I have opted to use a white eyeliner. I have got the MUA Makeup Academy in shade Snow Queen. I'm just going to be putting this just on my waterline. For my mascara, I'm just using my Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is just black. And there is the mascara all done. All I've got left to do now is just my lips, and I'm going to be using a Jeffree Star mini velour liquid lipstick, and this is in shade Virginity. So this is like a really pale lilac colour, and I just thought it would just keep the whole look just looking and feeling really nice and soft. And there is the entire look complete. I'll just give you a close-up of the eyeshadow just so you can see that in a little bit more detail. So it's just a really simple, easy pink look to create using the Makeup Revolution Friends palette. This was the Chandler palette. Please do stick around to see the second look that I'll be creating with this palette. I hope that you enjoyed the first look that I created. I'm now back to show you how to create this second look, and this of course is using the blue shades from the Makeup Revolution Friends Chandler Palette. And these are the 3 shades that I used for this look. So stick around to see how I created this. I'm going in first just with a kind of medium-sized soft brush, and first shade I'm going to be using is Bigger Boat, which is this darkish blue. I'm just going to pop that just above my crease, and I just want to start at the inner part of my eye and then just work this all the way to the outer part. But I don't want to go up too far, so I just want to follow the shape of my eye like so, to try and get into the inner part of your eye as much as possible, and then you can kind of just blend it out as you go along, just with those circular motions. I'm really happy with that placement now, so I'm going to go ahead and get exactly the same done on this eye. The next shade I'm going to be going in with for this look is Hello Mr. Bing, and this is this really pale blue shade, almost looks like a baby blue. For that I've got a bigger brush again, and it's got really nice soft bristles. I'm just going to go in with Hello Mr. Bing. This is just going to go on the top part of this look, so really just lay this on the outer part of Bigger Boat all the way up to your brow. This just adds just a little bit of lightness and softness to this look. I think blues can be a bit daunting, so maybe if you're not feeling super brave, you can put a bit more of this shade on. But you should see now that we've got that softer edge here and then just this lighter shade up into the brow compared to this eye. So it really just does soften the whole thing up. I think just makes it even more wearable. But looking really happy with that now, I'm just going to go ahead and do exactly the same on this eye, and then I'll be back to have a look at the glittery shade. And there's the other eye done, and definitely looking just much softer and much calmer blue shades now. For the entirety of my lid, I am going to be using shade Tulsa, but before I get that applied, I'm going to go back in with a layer of eye base just to tidy up these edges I've got here, and also to get down a really good sticky base for the glitter shade. I'm just using my Beauty Bay eye base in shade 1, and I've just got this flat brush here with firmer bristles, obviously just to help with the actual application of the eye base. If you don't have an eye base, you can just use a concealer. So there's that eye all done, and I'm just going to go ahead and get the other eye done, and I'll be ready to lay down the third shade. So just to go over this now, I'm going to be using shade Tulsa, which is this really lovely blue shimmer. And to just help with the application of that, I've got a flatter brush, and I'm just going to dab that all over the eye base. Of course, just use the eye base as your guide and just get it completely covered with this shade. But I'm really happy with that, so I'm just going to do the same on my other eye. And there is shade Tulsa down on both eyes. It is a really beautiful shimmer, and that's why I opted to use the white eye base, because it was quite a pale iridescent shimmer. But lastly, eyeshadow wise, I just need to do my under eye. I'm going to be going back in with Bigger Boats, and I'm going to do a slight blend of Hello Mr. Bing into that. So again, I've got a smaller brush just to give me a little bit more precision. Don't want the under eye to be too dark. We really want to just focus on that lovely shimmer. I'm just going to start in the outer part of my eye, just bringing it ever so slightly up into the top. So tip for this is definitely less is more. So definitely get just a really small amount on your brush before you start applying it, because you can build the shade up. So I'm happy with that just for now, and I'm going to go back in with Hello Mr. Bing, just with the same brush, just lightly over the top to just soften it out even more. And I'll just go ahead and get my other eye done. Now that the eyeshadow is done on both eyes, I just need to do my eyeliner and my mascara. So eyeliner wise, I'm just using this black Wet n Wild pencil, and for my mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Sky High mascara. So for the eyeliner, I'm just going to be popping that onto my waterline. Now on with the mascara. And then just to finish the entire look off, I'm just going to do my lips, and I've got my NYX Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream, and this is in shade Can. And there is the completed look. So I think that the metallic pink lip cream just really makes the whole look stand out. I will just give you a close-up of the eyeshadow just so you can see that in a little bit more detail. So overall, just a really easy and simple look to create, and just very different from the first look. I have opted just to do 2 looks with this palette, but of course you could probably do infinite looks with it. I hope that you liked both looks, and do let me know in the comments below if I've inspired you to go and recreate one of these looks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.